Hey everybody, it's Heiden, and I'm back with the Goodbye versus Heiden campaign, December 15th, 1941. Guys, I'm in a bit of a pickle here. I think we're going to get trashed this turn. I picked the wrong guy to play. Let's see what happens here, but I think it's going to be a mess. Oh, that's good. Alright, we pick up AP here near Suva, Nadi, Fiji. And an AO. Retreating, I'm assuming from the Philippines. Picking it up near Surabaya. That should sink. Or not. Okay, enemy Dutch ASW activity here. Okay, enemy subs are in this gap here. My ASW is not doing anything for me here. So, is what it is. These are unescorted ships that are passing through the Pescador's Gap. Okay, night bombing. Expecting that. But I have everything out of port, so I'm not particularly worried about it. We have no rules against night bombing here at all, so I just have to deal with it. So with Goodbye, he's so multi-dimensional. It's hard to keep track of what he's doing and where he's going all the time. And he's using all of his tools against me. Look at that. We even have enemy subs near the Marianas. Alright, let's see if we can hurt this guy. He's in shallow water here. Nope. Just gets to do whatever he wants. Alright, so he's got some ASW operating out here. Ooh, interesting. What is this? Oh! That's not good. That's not good at all. We're gonna get... I feel like we're gonna get bombed to heck today. Huh. Okay, a little bit of a cap trap thing going on here. I don't know where these guys are flying out of. I didn't even know where these... I guess Nanyang. Okay, I'm bombing here. Hmm. Okay, well that's interesting. Okay, landing at Canton. That's what we wanted. Shock attack here. Okay, and we follow into Nanyang. Shock attack here should go well. Good. I'd love to kill these guys off. Good. Shock attack here. Fortunately, we don't quite get him. Chusien. This may not actually go that well for us. No. Wow, our first run into some resistance here. Paratrooper attack on Johor Bahru. Might as well grab it while we can. And we should be able to take Canton without much effort here. Nice. Short lens. And it looks like we may take Temolo. Cool. So I thought we were going to have a bigger disaster this turn, but we didn't. But I see some huge problems coming up. Okay, let's take a look at the score for this turn. Aircraft losses today. Not so great for us. You know, we take out some PBYs, but we lose some ANs and a bunch of ops losses elsewhere. Ship sunk this turn. It's reporting some Dutch subs. I don't believe it at all. And we definitely did lose this. I think we sank AO. Army loss points looking good. All right. Ship sunk. Yeah. Well, there we go. Let's take a look at the the North Pacific here. Landed at Amchatka, so we'll take that next turn. And then that'll be the last flag base up here for us to take. In China, looking good. I've already got troops into Nanyang. That's where his fighters were based. I figured he might do this, so that wasn't entirely unexpected. So we should be able to attack here next turn. We did get rebuffed in Chuxian, which isn't ideal. Don't like taking losses like that, so I might have to wait for reinforcements to arrive. I'm going to tell these guys to go ahead and hold in position while we wait for reinforcements to arrive. And quite a bit of help will be getting into the hex next turn. We did make it into Pinseong, so we're going to attack there next turn. See if we can take that little dot base, and we also grab Consien. Okay, so here's the problem that I'm seeing in this area. For one, enemy subs continue to wreak havoc in this area, and there's nothing I can seem to do to stop them. Here's my problem. We have enemy ships that are heading towards this task force here. All right. I'm going to tell you right now, guys, and I'm going to be blunt with you. I have 2 divisions worth of troops on these ships. And if for any reason they get intercepted next turn, I quit. Because I cannot be losing 2 divisions at sea this early in the campaign. I'm just going to go ahead and put it to you right now. If that happens, I'm done. And quite honestly, I think it's going to happen because he seems to know that they're here. And if we are not able to get those ships out of here, I don't see how I can really continue because I cannot be losing 2 of my best divisions in open ocean at the start of my campaign. And quite honestly, I'm already not feeling so great about this whole campaign because I just feel like I completely underestimated this guy and his capabilities, and I just don't know if I am really capable of playing an allied player this good. So we'll see what happens next turn here. If we lose these 2 divisions, that's game over for us. But anyway, we'll press on for now. Not much happening in Burma. We're still moving on it. Malaya is going very well. So we've taken quite a bit of bases here. Basically all the bases. So all of these troops up here are trapped. So it's just a matter of mopping them up at this point. And I should be having, let's see. We should be getting into Alor Star next turn. In 2 turns, we can take that. And then it's just driving on to Singapore, but we've taken quite a bit of his troops north of it out, which is good. All right, in the Dutch East Indies, I am moving on Ambon next turn. I have quite a bit of troops in position to do some damage here. So I think that should go without much trouble. But we'll see. So, actually, last turn, we had sighted enemy carriers. They're over here, and I thought that I was about to lose all of these ships. So I split them up into a lot of different task forces, but it actually appears that his carriers moved somewhere else. He didn't see any of those ships, so that's a good thing. We'll see where those carriers end up. They could very well still shoot up this way next turn, but for now, they're not there. In the Central Pacific, we just took Canton, which was a big win for me because that's a very important base. I can put PBYs here and get some really good spotting and have interlocking coverage of movement all the way from Wake on down, and that's going to really help us going forward. So I'm happy that that happened. And yeah, so that's the situation, guys. So next turn, I'm going to tell you right now, if these ships get into my task forces here, that'll be it. So wish us luck. Hope that we can defend this, and if we can't, it's been fun. And I hate to be a quitter, but I had to be realistic here. I know what I'm doing, and I know what I'm not doing, and to deal with the loss of 2 divisions at sea on turn 10 is a little too much for me, and I just don't want to play like that. I want to play that hamstrung, and I will admit that the strat that I have taken on is not good. Some issues here. I wish I hadn't done this to the Philippines. It's been a huge problem for me, and that's the reason that these ships are able to operate here, is I've left this untouched. That's a problem. That's a big problem. And that's a shortcoming in my strategy that's basically, I think, possibly terminal. You can do this with a crappy player. You can't do this with a good player, I don't think. Also, I feel badly overextended in Australia. I feel like this was too much too soon. So that's definitely an issue. So I'm keeping that in mind for the future, that an early Australia strat like this is not ideal. So there you go. Catch you guys on the next one.